Hi everyone, good morning. Can you see my screen everyone? Can you hear me? Am I audible? So today is cloud introduction to cloud computing. Okay. Yeah, so today we are going to start AWS. Okay. So this course is a multi-cloud with DevOps. So in this batch, we are going to start cloud computing today. Okay. So the people who opted only for AWS, okay, new guys, can you share your WhatsApp number, email address in the chat? Only for AWS, the people who have opted. Can you share your WhatsApp number, email address in the chat? So my mobile number is 96422 The people attending first session today, can you share your WhatsApp number, email address in the chat? So that yeah, so we'll share all the documents, required documents. We'll share all the course contents, right? We'll share the recording session. Your WhatsApp number, email address. Can you share everyone? The people who joined today. So this batch is multi-cloud with DevOps, AWS, Azure, Google Cloud with DevOps. So it was started on 28th February, right? So today we are going to start AWS in this batch. Fine. So AWS, yeah, 40 days, coming 40 days, we are going to work on AWS. Okay. After that, we'll jump into DevOps. So once complete the DevOps, then we'll work on Azure and Google Cloud also. Fine. Yeah, you can take down my mobile number. So my mobile number already shared here, 96422 11711. Yeah, so let me introduce myself first. So because a few new people joined into the batch, right? So only for AWS people opted, right? So that is why let me introduce myself first. So my name is Ram. I'm having 16 plus years of experience in IT. Last 8.5 years, I'm working on DevOps practices, and I am working on multiple projects done by the DevOps technologies. Currently working as a solution architect with one of the MNC company. Yeah. So now let's get started. Fine. Yeah. Today's agenda here is what is cloud computing, benefits of cloud computing, what is data center, types of cloud computing, types of cloud services, what is cost saving, why the project teams are looking for cloud infrastructure. So cloud market share. So how the cloud market share. So cloud market growth, right? So these are all very important. Let's going through one by one, right? Let's yeah. So these are yeah, fine. So people still joining here. So they are pinging me still. Okay. Anyways, so recording will be there, right? Yes. Fine. So these agenda, these concepts are very important. Now let's go with one by one. So what is cloud computing? If anyone asks you this question, what would be your answer? What is cloud computing? Anyone? What is cloud computing? Anyone? Anyone having idea? Yeah. So I prepared one definition here, which is see here. So it is a on-demand availability of computer system, resources, storage, and computing power without direct active management by the user. What does it mean? So what is on-demand? Anyone? What is on-demand? Yeah. So on-demand is nothing but instantly, immediately, whenever we require, right? Yeah. It is a on-demand availability of computer system, resources, storage, and computing power. So without a direct active management by the user, right? So let's assume that there is no cloud concept. Let's assume that there is no cloud concept, right? No cloud, for example. So all our infrastructure is hosted in our local data center, local server room. So when we have resources in our local server room, we'll be having full control of them, right? For example, so if there is, yeah, we have a local server room. In that server room, there is a server. Server is having some issues. What we will do? We can directly go to server room. we can restart the server, we can stop the server, start the server, we can upgrade the server, right? So when we have local server room, we'll be having full control of them, right? We can take full control. So that was the case few years ago. So however, with the introduction of cloud, everything has been changed now, right? So our infrastructure is no longer sitting inside of our local server room. So rather it is being offered by a cloud provider like AWS, Azure, Google Cloud. So as a customer, as a user, what we are doing currently, we can use the cloud resources. For that usage, we are paying the bills. It's kind of renting. So whenever we require servers, we can log into the AWS platform, AWS console. We can create the servers. We can use them. So whatever services we are using in AWS, for that users we have to pay the bills. For example, I'm using a server from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. daily. For that 9 hours, I have to pay the bills, right? If I use any server for 1 hour daily, I have to pay the bill for 1 hour only, right? So how many hours we are using, that usage we have to pay the bills, like electricity bills, gas bills, right? Yeah. So currently, most of the project teams they are migrating to cloud infrastructure, most of the project teams, right? So because it is a on demand infrastructure, cloud is on demand, right? Instantly, immediately we can create. So moreover, so when we migrate to cloud, when the project teams move to cloud, so cost will be saved, costing. So when we configure physical server, right? So that physical server we need to procure from one vendor, and we need to buy licensing, and we need to recruit admin to configure the server. We need to provide the server room. We need to prepare the server room. We need to prepare the network, right? AC. These are all required to set up the server room. But when we use the cloud servers, right? So everything will be taken care by AWS only, Azure only, Google Cloud only. So everything will be taken care by AWS. So as a customer, so how many services we are using, how many services we are using, for that services we have to pay the bills, right? Clear, right, everyone? See here. So 10 years before or 12 years before, people used to configure physical data centers within the server room, within the organization. They used to configure the servers. So this is data center. This is data center, right? So in data center there will be racks available here. Instead of the racks, servers will be inserted, connect the servers. So that servers you can connect through network, either LAN network or Wi-Fi or any other network. So this is old fashioned. Earlier, project teams used to use their local server rooms. However, with the introduction of cloud, everything has been changed now. Currently, we are using Amazon data centers, Microsoft data centers, Google data centers, right? So everything will be taken care by respective vendor. As a customer, we can connect our servers, we can create the servers, we can configure the servers, and we can pay the bills for the usage, right? Yeah. So when we go with the cloud platform, cloud servers, so one third cost will be saved. One third cost will be saved. So because yeah, cloud infrastructure is on demand, less costing. Fine. Yeah. So what are the advantages of cloud computing? What are the advantages here? Cost saving. First one is cost saving. Cost will be saved. So when we buy any physical server, we need to pay the licensing. We need to recruit the admin. So we need to configure, right? We need to install operating system, applications, everything, right? So here, when we use cloud server, so if you go and create cloud server in AWS, so it will take only 1 minute job with all configurations, all packages, all plugins, patches, everything. So in the AWS platform, creating server will take only 1 minute job. So due to that, what will happen? For example, so one of the project team requesting us to create 10 servers. They required servers within 5 minutes. Can we provide physical servers? Physical servers not possible, right? So that is why what we will do, we can go to cloud platform. So immediately within 1 minute we can create the servers. How many servers required? We can provide the servers in AWS. So because this is on demand, immediately, instantly, right? So yeah, due to this, what will happen? Time will be saved, costing also will be saved, right? So first one here is cost saving, right? So next one is the flexibility. What is flexibility? Whatever servers we are using in cloud, those we can access from anywhere, from your home, from your office, from your mobile also you can access, right? So whatever servers, whatever storage, whatever network, whatever resources we are using in cloud, those we can access from anywhere. Okay. Next one is 24 by 7 availability. So AWS is maintaining 24 by 7 availability. Unknowingly, they will not stop any servers. Unknowingly, they will not stop any servers, right? So they provide you 24 by 7, which is nothing but it is a availability. Availability and security both are very, very important. Availability, security. So if the servers, for example, so our project team is, yeah, requested us to create the cloud servers. We created the servers, we provide to project. But unknowingly, AWS shut down the servers because the data center is in AWS vendor, right? AWS shut down the servers. What will happen? Business will be impacted. For example, if you host the Flipkart in the AWS data center, so they stop the servers. AWS stop the servers. Flipkart will be down. Client business will be impacted. So that is why every cloud platform, without any intimation, they don't stop any servers. If they have any maintenance activity, they will inform us 1 month prior, 1 month before they inform us we have maintenance activity for this time to decide. We can plan accordingly. So by the time we can use other servers. We can use the clusters. Cluster concept is there. Clustering is nothing but a group of servers. In case one server is down, application will not be down. How to configure cluster? How can we design the cluster? We'll see that practically. It is very simple, very easier. So working on AWS is very easier. Here no coding, nothing. So working on AWS is you will be enjoyed. If you get a chance to work on AWS platform, you'll be enjoyed. It's very easier, but we need to understand the concepts. Okay, yeah. So next one is the reliability. What is reliability? So the services which we are using in cloud, those are more reliable. So reliability is also very important. If the cloud platform is not reliable, what will happen? Customers eventually they switch to other platforms. For example, when I try to book the product in Flipkart, Flipkart is not reliable. What I will do? I can jump into AWS, Amazon Web Services, Amazon site is there, right? Misho is there, Myntra is there. So many websites are there. So many applications are there, right? So reliability also very important. Next one is scalability. Scalability. What is scalability? Scale. Exactly. Yes. So scaling is nothing but so it will increase. We can increase whenever we require. So by single click, for example, I'm working on some application server. Okay, application server is giving performance issue. So on the fly, by single click, I can increase the RAM, I can increase the storage, I can increase the processing speed. Right. So in physical server that is possible. Is it possible in physical server? For example, if you want to increase the RAM in physical, in your laptop, for example, in your laptop you want to increase the RAM. So can we increase immediately? No, right? First, we need to shut down. Shut down. We need to open the cabinet. So after that, we can insert one memory module. So after that, we can close that. We can restart. Start the laptop. That takes more time. But cloud side, whenever you require any RAM, CPU, storage, whatever you require. So on the fly, without downtime, without downtime. What is downtime? Anyone? Maintenance time, right? So downtime is nothing but maintenance time. So without shutting down the server, without stop the server, we can increase RAM, CPU, whatever you require on the fly, which is nothing but scalability. We can scale up whenever needed. Next one, performance. Compare with physical servers. cloud servers are very high performance servers because AWS is maintaining very good hardware in the data center, right? So performance side, it is very good performance they are giving. So compare with Google Cloud and Azure, AWS servers are very faster, right? Next one, automatic software update. Automatic software update. So whatever operating system you install, like Linux, Windows, Mac OS, whatever, right? So automatically updates will be happen. Automatically software updates will be happen in the data center. Next one, easy backup and restore. Backups also very easily we can take. Backup also we can take very easily and we can restore whenever needed. So once we deploy any application, automatically backup will be configured backend. In case the application is crash or down, we can take the backup. So whatever applications, whatever databases, whatever resources we are storing in the AWS cloud, that is highly available, right? So backups will be available. So you can restore whenever needed. Next one, cost saving here. So cost saving already repeated here. Cost will be saved. So one third cost will be saved. For example, so if you spend a physical server, for example, I want to buy physical server. So for that we need to spend $500, for example. When we go with the cloud, only $100 cost will be saved, right? So client always look for the cost saving, right? Yeah. Next one is unlimited storage. How much storage you want to add? 1 GB, 2 GB, 10 GB, 1 TB, 20 TB, 100 TB, PB also, petabyte also. So how much storage is required? You can add as per the project team requirement. These are all advantages. So that is why every project team they are migrating their applications to AWS, Azure, Google Cloud, right? So currently, most of the companies they are migrating from local server room to cloud because of these are all the advantages. So any questions here, anyone?
If you do it, can you just increase the storage just by that, or should we add a new storage? Or,
Yeah, we can. If you want to add new storage, you can add new storage. Or else, if you want to increase, you can increase
directly can use?
without any downtime, without stopping the server on the fly. Okay. Any questions here, anyone? All in guys. Anyone having any questions here? Right. See here. So cloud computing at a glance. Here we have 5 essential characteristics, 3 service models, and 4 deployment models. What are those? Let's try to understand. See here. 5 essential characteristics. First one is on demand. We discussed already. Instantly, immediately, whenever needed, we can create the servers. Next one is broad network access. So whatever servers, whatever resources we're using in the cloud, those we can access from anywhere, right? Next one is the resource pooling. What is resource pooling? Whatever resources we are using, that we can reuse a number of times. For example, in my console, I have servers. These are the servers. These servers are in stopped state. Stop means shut down. This I can start and I can reuse a number of times. I can stop, start. I can use a number of times, which is nothing but yeah, resource pooling. Next one, rapid elasticity. We can increase, we can decrease whenever needed. That is nothing but elasticity. Scaling. Scaling means only increase. Elasticity means increase, decrease, both. Okay. Measured service. What is measured service? Whatever servers we are using in cloud, those are measured. How many hours we are using? For the usage, we have to pay the bills, like gas bills, electricity bills, which is nothing but measured service. Clear, right, everyone? Any questions in this slide? Anyone? Fine. Next one, see here. Cloud service models. We have 3 service models are available, right? See here. IaaS, PaaS, SaaS. What is IaaS? Infrastructure as a service. What is infrastructure as a service? So, for example, one of the project team required Kubernetes. Okay. So we create server. On top of that, we install the Kubernetes, which is nothing but infrastructure as a service. We create the infrastructure. On top of that, we install Kubernetes, which is nothing but infrastructure as a service. Second one is PaaS, platform as a service. So project team required Kubernetes. That Kubernetes we can provide in AWS directly. So if you go and check in the AWS platform, here you can search here. You can search here EKS. See here, Elastic Kubernetes service is already available. So infrastructure as a service means we need to create the server. On top of that, we need to deploy the Kubernetes. So platform as a service means platform already available here. So not only in AWS, in Azure, Google Cloud also available. Okay, yeah, that we can directly click on that and we can use them, which is nothing but platform as a service. So third one here is software as a service, SaaS. What does it mean? So this is mainly for reusability. Google Drive, OneDrive, Amazon shopping site, right? So this is mainly for reusability. We can reuse a number of times. So these are the cloud service models are available in the market on every platform. Every platform, AWS, Azure, Google Cloud, every platform is having three service models. Okay. Next one is deployment models. We have four deployment models are available. First one is private cloud, hybrid cloud, community cloud, public cloud. So what is private cloud? Anyone? What is private cloud? Anyone?
Can be accessed only by a certain group of people.
Yeah, private cloud is nothing but within the organization. So in our office premises, within the organization you can access, right? Yeah. So public cloud. What is public cloud?
Anyone can access directly.
Yeah. So publicly through internet like AWS, Azure, Google Cloud, we can access, right? Yeah. So next one is hybrid cloud. This is important. So currently people are working as a hybrid model. The company's hybrid model is there, right? What is hybrid model?
Private
Right. Yeah. So 3 days go to office, 2 days work from home. That is hybrid model currently, right? So hybrid cloud is nothing but is a combination of private and public cloud, right? So most of the organization they are using hybrid model, hybrid cloud. So they are hosting their databases in their local cloud, on-premises cloud. They are hosting their applications in public cloud. Like that, they are using hybrid model. Okay. Next one is community cloud. What is community cloud?
which can be accessed by community, maybe a college or organization.
Right. So this is mainly for government sectors, defense cloud, right? So government sectors, this is very high security cloud. No one can enter into this. Okay. So these are the four deployment models. Any questions up to here, anyone? Up to here, any questions, anyone so far? So someone saying not audible. So everyone audible here. So you can just check your connectivity. Check your connectivity, internet connectivity. You can check it out, or else you enable the speaker. Maybe you have some issue. You can check it out. Fine. So these are the four service models are available. Okay. See here, these are the regions, availability zones, and edge locations. These are the AWS regions, availability zones, edge locations. What is region? What is region?
Asia.
Geographical location, which is we can say data center. See here, these are the AWS data center. AWS data centers available here. Okay. So availability zone. What is availability zone? Availability zone also a data center. Region, availability zone. Region is the main data center. Availability zone is the DR data center, disaster recovery data center, right? Edge locations, nearby locations, edge locations. For example, Mumbai region is down. Mumbai region is down. So automatically the data will be accessible from nearby edge location. That we'll see practically. We'll see that. Okay. So here we have three zones available, three locations: region, zone, and edge location. Right. So we'll see that practically. We'll see that. So edge locations we can discuss later. So now what I will do, I want to show you something. AWS regions and the zones, availability zones. Fine. So now, for example, this is my Mumbai region. Mumbai region. Okay. So Mumbai region. What is region? We discussed already. What is region? Anyone? Region is a data center. What is data center? Anyone?
Place where everything is stored or
Data center is a
physical.
yeah server room. We can say server room. Data center is a server room where we host all the servers. Okay. Yeah. So this is the Mumbai region. In Mumbai region, again we will be having we are having currently availability zones. These are the availability zones. What is availability zone? We discussed already. Availability zone also a data center, right? So this we can say DR data centers. DR data centers. These we can say DR data centers, which are availability zones. So what is DR data center? Disaster recovery data centers. So inside of the Mumbai region, we have availability zones. Availability zones are DR data centers, disaster recovery data centers. So this is availability zone 2A, 2B, and 2C. So three zones are available here. Okay. So every region is having three or four zones. In India, we have four zones are available, which are like so Mumbai region is the main region, primary region. So we have Bangalore is there, availability zone. Chennai is there, Hyderabad, and Kolkata, right? So for example, this is Bangalore, Bangalore availability zone. So this is Chennai availability zone. So this is Hyderabad. Okay. Yeah. So what is the availability zone? What is the use of availability zone? Let's try to understand. Availability zone is a data center. We discussed already. Okay. So what is the use of availability zone here? What is the use of availability zone? Okay. Yeah. In 2016, major floods happened in Chennai. In 2016, major floods happened in Chennai. By the time, most of the IT area affected. Most of the companies shut down. So because of water, everywhere water. Even IT companies also water, right? So by the time most of the organizations shut down, by the time our AWS data center also shut down in Chennai. So in case this data center is shut down, what will happen?
Servers will be down and
Whatever servers are running, whatever applications are running, whatever databases are running, everything will be shut down. In case the server room is shut down, data center is shut down, what will happen? Client business will be impacted, right? So client business will be impacted. So that is why to avoid that, AWS is providing DR data centers. Okay, here what will happen? So every 2 minutes, data will be replicated from one availability zone to other availability zone. Data will be replicated from one availability zone to other availability zone. Data will synchronize every 2 minutes. So in case this data center is down, what will happen? The data will be accessible from Hyderabad, from or Bangalore. So this is nothing but high availability. High availability. So yeah, go ahead.
so the data will be stored in all the locations.
Yes.
So the storage will be used.
Yeah, that is high availability. AWS is providing high availability. So yeah, for example, in Chennai data center, there is a application running. That application will be replicated to Hyderabad. In case Chennai is down, from Hyderabad it will be accessible, which is nothing but high availability. So AWS is providing very good availability, very good availability, very good security also. So availability, security, both are very, very important here. Security. So in case, yeah, AWS is unable to provide the availability, so customers eventually they switch into other platform. In case security concerns, so applications are hacking, what we will do? We can switch to other platform, or else we can use physical servers, right? So availability and security is most important here. So that is why AWS is providing very good availability, very good security. Since 2012, since 2012 I am working on AWS. So far, single security concern, no security concerns. So far, single issues, no issues, nothing, right? So because AWS is providing very good security, very good availability, so that is why AWS is in first place. Currently, most of the companies, they are using AWS. Clear, right, everyone? Yeah. So in case one availability zone is down, another availability zone take care of the resources. Okay, fine. So this availability zones and regions will be taken care by AWS only. We don't need to worry about. They are already configured. We don't need to worry about this. Okay. So if they want to build any data center, they check the 100 years of historical data. For example, if they want to build any data center in other location, they check the 100 years of historical data. If any floods are happening, earthquakes are happening frequently, terror attacks are happening frequently. These are all considerations. Okay. So last few years back, they planned in Vizag one data center, but after Hudud, they cancelled that. Hudud, major disaster happened in Vizag, right? So that is why they moved to Kolkata. Currently, one more data center is in Kolkata, right? Yeah. So these data centers regions will be taken care by AWS only. So instead of this data center, we create our own network, which we can say, this we can say VPC. Instead of the data center, we create our own network, which is VPC. VPC is a virtual private cloud that will be maintained by AWS engineers, DevOps engineers. Okay, this availability zone region will be taken care by AWS. So instead of this availability zone, we create the VPC, which is our own network, our own logical network that will be maintained by AWS. That will be maintained by DevOps engineers. Okay, so instead of this VPC, we create the subnets. We create the subnets. What is subnet, anyone? Yesterday we discussed. What is subnet, anyone?
A small network, that, real large network.
Yeah.
But a large network, some network,
Right. Subnet is a sub network, small network, instead of the large network. We can create the subnets here. Instead of the subnets, what we will do? We create the servers, whatever servers required here. We can create the servers instead of the subnets. Okay. So this we will see practically while working on AWS services. We'll see this practically. How to create VPC, how to create subnets, how to create servers instead of the subnets. That we will see practically. Clear, right, everyone? Any questions up to here, anyone? Anyone having any questions so far? Hybrid is nothing but a combination of public and private. Hybrid is nothing but a combination of public and private cloud. Both. Fine. Yeah. Now let us go back to see here. AWS regions, availability zones, edge location. Edge locations we'll discuss later. Okay. Yeah. Next one, see here. These are the, this is the region. Instead of the region, we have availability zones, three zones. Availability zone A, B, C. Three zones are available, right? So every region is having at least two or three availability zones minimum, because to maintain DR, disaster recovery, So that data will be replicated from one zone to other zone to maintain the high availability. Got it right, everyone? Next one, yeah. So he's Mr. Jeff Bezos, who invented AWS, who started, is the founder of AWS. If you search in Google, world richest man is in second place currently, right? Yeah, in 2002, AWS was born. Slowly, they started using AWS for their infrastructure. After that, slowly, they started giving services for other organizations. So currently, is the leader. Is in the yeah AWS is in the market. 33% of the market share occupied by AWS. So currently, AWS is in topmost position compared with other platforms. So in the market, we have 26 more clouds are there. 26 more clouds. So popular clouds are three clouds: AWS, Azure, and Google Cloud. AWS is in first place. It is occupied 33% of the market share. Okay. So here, these are the topmost clouds: Amazon Web Services, Microsoft Azure, and Google Cloud. So these are the quadrants. In the last quadrant, Amazon Web Services is in first place, Microsoft Azure is in second place, Google is in third place. We have other clouds also: Alibaba Cloud, Oracle Cloud, IBM Cloud, DigitalOcean, Fastly, Heroku. Different clouds are there. Salesforce, yeah, so many clouds are there. But these are the topmost clouds: AWS, Azure, and Google Cloud, right? So AWS will go very deep dive. Nearly 43 services will be covered in AWS in our course. You can check the course content. So all the concepts will go deep dive. I'll show you course content after this. Okay. So these are the cloud computing providers in the market. Different providers are there. So these are the three topmost clouds in the market. Yeah, cloud market share. So AWS occupied 33% of the market share. It is the topmost cloud, AWS. Second one, Azure occupied 18%. So Google Cloud occupied 9%, and Alibaba Cloud 6%, IBM Cloud 5%, and Salesforce 3%, and TechNet 2%, Oracle Cloud 2%, and other clouds occupied 22%. Nearly 26 clouds are there in the market. Yeah, this is the cloud computing market growth. So coming 15 to 20 years, market would be like this only. Cloud and DevOps market would be like this only. Coming 15 to 20 years. Since 2012, I'm seeing every year it is growing like this. Every year it is growing like this. So coming 15 to 20 years, I'm guarantee, I'm guarantee you. So because every organization they're migrating their applications to cloud. Every organization they're using automation. So cloud and DevOps market would be like this only. Coming 15 to 20 years. Right? Yeah, most of the projects are in pipeline currently. So many projects are coming, cloud and DevOps projects, right? So many jobs are increasing. Jobs are increasing, projects are increasing, right? Yeah, so this is the right time to grab. This is the right time to grab. Any questions here, anyone? See here. Cloud engineer, DevOps engineer. What is cloud engineer role? What is DevOps engineer role? Okay. So cloud engineer, what he will do? He will create the infrastructure, he will maintain the infrastructure. It is not a admin role. So currently no admins are available in the market, right? So yeah, 10 years back, 15 years back, admin roles. I joined as a admin. My career starts with Verizon Data Services as a admin. I joined as a admin in Verizon in 2005 as a fresher. Okay. So currently no admin roles are available because cloud roles, DevOps roles, right? So cloud engineer, what he will do? He create the infrastructure, he maintain the infrastructure. So what is DevOps role? Anyone? What DevOps engineer will do? We automate the activities. Manual activities we can automate. We can work on tickets. For example, code deployments, code merging, code movement, code pulling, pushing. That will be automated by DevOps engineer. So we don't require any coding part. DevOps engineers will not do any coding. Cloud engineer will not do any coding. Coding not required here. Zero coding, right? So we coordinate with the developers, testers. As a DevOps engineer, as a cloud engineer, we need to coordinate with the developers and operations team and testers, right? Yeah. So if you have both the combination here, cloud and DevOps, you can easily crack your interview. So even cloud engineer also can crack the interview, but compare with DevOps, less openings. If you have both, you can easily crack your interview. Okay. How they affect in your career growth? So if you have both cloud and DevOps, you will be having very good growth. Clear, right, everyone? Even though you can apply on cloud also, you can apply for cloud positions also. But if you have DevOps tools, yeah, it would be very helpful to you. You can easily crack the interview. You can easily cope up in the projects. Clear, right, everyone? Any questions so far? Now I'll show you course content. So before going through course content, anyone having any questions, you can ask me. So that we'll jump into course content and I'll show you a few important things. Any questions, anyone? I can enable the mic here. You can ask me questions if you have any questions. I gave you unmute option. You can unmute and you can ask me now if you have any questions.
I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead, please.
Yeah. So I have seen a lot of company where during interview ask about this IAS, PS, and SS, definition like in a clear cut. They want a brief definition about it. Could you please, give a brief definition of these three platforms?
Definitely, definitely.
Because you just,
Yeah, wait for
gave an overview of it.
right, definitely, definitely. So wait for a few
Okay.
sessions. Once we start working on AWS, every concept will go
Mm-hmm.
deep dive. So right away, yeah, if I explain technical words, non-IT guys, freshers will be confused. That is why wait for
Okay,
some time.
sure, sure.
So this is a
Okay, sure.
high level session. So while working on AWS services, definitely we'll go deep dive.
Okay, sure. Thank you.
Any other questions, anyone? Yeah, syllabus is almost same for a developer associate as well. No, no, that is different. Developer associate is different. So this AWS course is AWS Certified Solution Architect Associate. That is a course, AWS course. Nearly 42, 43 services will be covered in this course. What are the core services are available in AWS? All the services will be covered here. This is not developer role, right? Any other questions, anyone? Fine. Now let us go through course content. Yeah. So this batch is multi-cloud with DevOps. This batch is multi-cloud with DevOps. Okay. Yeah. So if yeah, see here. This is the full course content. In this, just a minute. Just a minute. This is not correct. Yeah. So this is the AWS. Sorry, not this. Latest one I updated here. Right. Just a minute. Okay. So we'll provide you. Don't worry. So we recently updated the course content. I provide you latest content. Don't worry. Okay. So meanwhile, what we will do here. Just a minute. Course content, right? Latest one we prepared. I provide you. Don't worry. Everyone, I provide you the course content today. You can take down my number and you can ping me, and already WhatsApp group created here. In the group I'll share the course content, don't worry. Okay, so in our course we are going to cover three platforms, right? So this is the AWS cloud. This is the AWS cloud. Only the people who opted AWS, so we'll go deep dive in AWS. So these are the AWS services here. So most of the services will be covered in AWS. This will take nearly 40 days duration. 40 days duration. Okay, yeah. So all the most of the core services will be covered here. So here compute. When you click on compute, here EC2. This is the first service. So first we'll start with EC2, right? So now how to create a AWS account, I'll show you. Wait for a few minutes. I'll show you how to create a AWS account. Okay, AWS core services will be covered. So yeah, the people who opted AWS Azure Google Cloud. So Azure also will be covered very deep dive. See here. This is the Azure platform. This is the Azure platform. Azure also, most of the core services will be covered here. Most of the core services. So along with this, Google Cloud also, GCP also will be covered. See here. Most of the GCP services will be covered here. Okay. So the people who opted only AWS will take 40 days. So entire course, I'm only the trainer. I am only the trainer. So others, no others available here, trainers. Okay, for DevOps and cloud. Okay, fine. Now, how to create AWS account? I'll show you. So because tomorrow we have a holiday, right? So meanwhile, you can create a AWS account and you can prepare the AWS account. So that Monday onwards, we are going to work on AWS. We start services one by one. EC2, S3, storage, network, right? One by one we go. Fine. So how to create AWS account? Let's try to understand here. So now I just want to log out here, sign out. If you want to create AWS account, aws.amazon.com is the URL. aws.amazon.com is the URL. Enter this. So click on sign into the console. Now see here, there is a create a new AWS account. Click on this. Click on this. I'll provide you one document, don't worry. Okay, just go through the step by step and go through the video also. Once complete this, I provide you video. So once you open this, okay, here you need to give the root user email address. Okay, AWS account name, your name, whatever name you want to give. So click on verify email address. So once you verify, you will get one verification code to the email address. Okay. See here. Once you click on create AWS account, this document I'll provide to you. Don't worry. So once you click on create AWS account, see here, root user email address, account name you need to give. Click on verify email address. Once you click on this, it will give you one verification code. So we need to give the verification code here, right? So once you give the verification code like this, after that, see here, now it is asking you to give the password, root user password. So root user password and confirm password. Two times you need to give the password. So after that, yeah, once you give the password, click on continue. Once you click on continue, it will ask you to provide the full name, phone number, India, address, city, right? So it will ask you everything, postal code, and I read and agree. You need to check this. Click on continue. Once you click on continue, it will ask you to provide the credit card or debit card information, your bank information. So why we require this?
Okay. After the
After we using, we need to pay bill. Right. So actually, this account is 1 year fee. This account is 1 year fee. So whatever services we are using, that services we need to use the free tier services only. Should not use paid services. Okay. So how to use the free tier services? I'll show you. So whatever free services are available, those we can use for practice. Right. If you use the paid services, what will happen?
we get paid
You
up.
get some advance. Yeah. So when we use the paid services, what will happen? We'll get the bill, right? So AWS send emails. This is your bill. Please pay the bill. So they send 1 month, second month, third month. If you are not responding, what they will do?
Deduct the amount.
Yeah. So unknowingly, they will not charge anything from your account. They will not charge single MP from your account. If you are not responding, what they will do? They suspend your account. That's it. They suspend your AWS account, not bank account. Once they suspend, account will not work. That is why we need to use properly. So if the account is suspended, nothing to worry. You can create one more account by using new email address, new username. Bank details same you can use. Nothing to worry. Okay. Yeah. So that is why we need to use properly. So yeah, without yeah, if you misuse that account, suspensions will be active. So that is why how can we use that when we complete our practice? We need to stop the servers. In my console, I stop the servers, right? Docker server, Jenkins server. Same way, you need to stop the server so that bill will be stopped. Nothing will be happening. So how many hours they are giving free? In that only you can use. Servers is 750 hours they are free, giving free of cost. Storage 30 GB free. Elastic IP is 5 IP is free. Network is free. Like that they are giving. So that free services we can use.
So 750 per month. Or
Sorry.
750 hours per month.
Overall, year. 750 hours, it is more than enough. It is more than enough. Okay. So whatever free services are there, those we can use properly. Otherwise, account will be suspended. How to use that? How can we stop the servers? How can we start the servers? How can we manage the servers? I'll show you. From Monday onwards, we are going to start working on AWS practical sessions. Okay. So meanwhile, you can prepare the account. You can create the account today. Tomorrow we have holiday. So tomorrow, yeah, once you prepare the account, once the account is ready, I'll show you what we have to do. Okay. So once you give the bank information here, credit card information, expiration date, so card holder name, CVV, once you give this, yeah, so you'll get one. Once you verify that, we'll get one OTP. Once you click on that, once you submit that, you'll get OTP. So that OTP will enter here. Click on submit. Once you submit that, see here, it will send you one text. Okay, that we need to enter here, and we can send SMS. Okay. So after that, verification code we need to enter here. Click on continue. So after that, is this personal use or business? You need to select the personal only. Don't select business. And individual, ownership individual or other. Select individual only. Click on continue. Once you click on continue, it will ask you to provide basic support or developer support or business support. Select always basic support. It is free. Don't select business. Okay. Yeah. Click on complete sign up. Once you click on complete sign up, it will show you congratulations. After that, one more step is there. So which is my role, IT administrator or anything you can select here. And I'm interested in DevOps or cloud, you can select here. Click on submit. That's it. Successfully account will be created. Once account is created, what we have to do? Again go back to AWS console. Again you can give aws.amazon.com is the URL. Enter. Click on sign in. This tab you need to click. Click on sign in. Now you can give the, you can select the root user. Don't select IAM user. IAM user is in real-time projects always use the IAM user. So you can select root user, right? So give the root user name here. Click on next. Give the password here. Click on sign in. That's it. Once you click on sign in, it will show you everything. So once the account is submitted, Once sign up the account, you need to wait for 1 hour. Minimum 30 minutes you need to wait. So after that, your account will be completely activated. Okay. So these are the data centers, regions. See here. These are all regions, data centers across the globe. These are the services. So Monday we are going to start AWS. Okay. Meanwhile, everyone should create the account, AWS account. Clear it, everyone? I provide you this document. You can follow this document and you can create the account. Clear it, everyone? Any questions here, anyone?
So we can use any regions.
Yeah, default region is Ohio region. So default region is Ohio region. You can use Mumbai region also. If you want to use, you can use Mumbai region also. You can use any region, but default one is less costing. Better you can use Ohio. Yeah, someone asking some question here. Yeah, tomorrow we don't have a session because of holiday. Uh, Shiva Mahashivratri holiday tomorrow for all the batches. We give holiday, so tomorrow we don't have session. Yeah, I provide you document. I provide a document. Don't worry. In the group, I'll share with you. If anyone newly joined today, you can ping me. I'll provide you the document. Meanwhile, you can create the AWS account. Fine. So tomorrow we don't have session. So our next class would be on Monday. Okay. Yeah. So if anyone want to talk to me, new guys, you can reach out to me on my number. My mobile number is 96422111711. Yeah. If you have any more questions, if you want to talk to me, you can reach out to me. I'll give you guidance. I'll give you clear your questions. Okay. Yeah. Monday onwards, regular sessions will be started. So Monday onwards, so practical oriented sessions, all the sessions. Okay. So if not paid the fee so far, you can make the fee by today itself. Okay. So Monday onwards, yeah, link will be completely changed. Meeting link will be completely changed. Okay. Yeah. And also classroom guys. So you need to make the fee and you need to add into WhatsApp group. WhatsApp group already created. So 29 members are there in the WhatsApp group. Multicloud with the DevOps group. 29 members already added in the WhatsApp group. So our batch is 84 batch. 84 multi-cloud with DevOps. So this batch already 29 members registered. 29 members already added. Okay. So if you are interested, you can add into WhatsApp group as soon as possible. So Monday onwards, yeah, backend team will verify. They will not allow you to join the meeting. Okay. Fine. Yeah, we can wind up here. So if you have any more questions, you can reach out to me after this session. Fine. Thank you all.